In this video, I will discuss how Bitcoin mining is now easier and more profitable. As the algorithm adjusts after the China crackdown, the Bitcoin mining has become more easier. So let's get started without wasting the time. So the main key points of this video is more than 54% of Bitcoin's hash rate, which is collectively computing power of miners worldwide, has dropped off the network since its market peak in May. The Bitcoin code has recalibrated to make it 28% less difficult to mine. Miners who are still plugged into the network stand to make greater profits, while most of the network's miners remain offline. It just became a whole lot easier and more profitable to mine for Bitcoin. The world has known for months that more than half of the world's Bitcoin miners will be going dark as China cracked down on mining. Now that is going to happen. The Bitcoin algorithm has adjusted accordingly to make sure miner productivity does not continue to fall off a cliff. That adjustment, which took effect early Saturday morning, also means that way more cash is going to the Bitcoin miners who remain online. This will be a revenue party for miners, said Bitcoin mining engineer Brandon Urbanaghi. They suddenly own a meaningfully larger piece of the pie, meaning they earn more Bitcoin every day. So now let's see how the Bitcoin mining has been made easier. A Bitcoin miners who run a program on a computer to try to solve a puzzle before anyone else does. Solving that puzzle is what completes a block, a process that both creates new Bitcoin and updates the digital ledger, keeping track of all Bitcoin transactions. China had long been the epicenter of Bitcoin's miner, with past estimates indicating that 65% to 75% of the world's Bitcoin mining happened there, but a government-led crackdown has effectively banished the country's crypto miners. For the first time in the Bitcoin network's history, we have completed a shutdown of mining in a targeted geographic region that affects more than 50% of the network, said Darren Feinstein, founder of BlockCap and Core Scientific. More than 50% of the hash rate, the collective computing power of miners worldwide, has dropped off the network since its market peak in May. Fewer people mining means that fewer blocks are solved each day. Typically, it takes about 10 minutes to complete a block. But Feinstein told CNBC the Bitcoin network has slowed down to 40 to 90 minute block times. This is precisely why Bitcoin recalibrates every 2016 blocks, or about every 2 weeks, resetting how tough it is for miners to mine. On Saturday, the Bitcoin code automatically made it 28% less difficult to mine, a historical, unprecedented drop for the network, thereby restoring block times back to the optimal 10-minute window. The Bitcoin algorithm is programmed to handle an increase or decrease in the mining machines, according to the Mike Collier, CEO of digital currency company Foundry. He said it is a self-regulating market that does not require any outside community to determine what to do. This is a very powerful concept. Fewer competitors and less difficulty means that any miner with a machine plugged in is going to see a significant increase in profitability and more predictable revenue. Kevin Zhang, former chief mining officer at Green Ridge Generation, the first major US power plant to begin mining behind the meter at a large scale. He said all Bitcoin miners share in the same economics and are mining on the same network, so miners both public and private will see the uplift in revenue, according to him. Assuming fixed power cost, Zhang estimates revenues of $29 per day for those who using the latest generation Bitcoin miner versus $22 per day prior to the change. Longer term, although miner income can fluctuate with the price of the coin, Zhang also noted that mining revenues have dropped only 17% from the Bitcoin price peak in April, whereas the coin's price has dropped about 50%. CEO and founder of Compass, a Bitcoin mining service provider, Whit Gibbs, said that we are expecting a period of much higher mining profitability for Compass mining clients, and we expect miners to be approximately 35% more profitable. BlockCap's Feinstein agrees. We are expecting a revenue and profit increase for those foreseeable future. This is an unexpected gift to the network, not just on revenues but on decentralization and sustainable energy metrics. Although the difficult drop benefits all miners, those using new generation equipment stand to benefit the most. Feinstein tells CNBC that the most of the gear in China that was turned off was old generation equipment, which is inefficient and runs on much smaller profit margins. So now let's see what is the surge of 6 months. Actually, it is hard to predict how long the hash rate deficit will last. Barber said that it is totally possible that Beijing could simply reverse their policy and this could only be a short-term interruption. If not, most mining crypto experts agree that it will take anywhere from 6 to 15 months for all of that idle and displaced mining hash rate to migrate. It is going to take a long time for the surplus to find a home. Gibbs thinks miners should see heightened revenue for the rest of 2021. Every day the Chinese miners are searching globally for a place to turn their machines back on. There is very limited space at the moment, said Cloer. Part of the problem, according to Feinstein, is that even before China cut off mining, there was already a lack of infrastructure to house the new generation miners being deployed monthly by Beijing-based manufacturer Bitmain. Now the market is flooded with an oversupply of used mining rigs. It is tough to say how fast countries will be able to absorb the influx of gear. Bhanagi explained, some mining companies have had everything built and were just waiting for the ASICs to plug in, which will only take a couple of days. He continued, others may need to build containers, extend warehouses or increase their power capacity. We don't see the hash rate reach what it used to be overnight, but we will see it tick back up over the next few months. All of the possible destinations for this equipment, the US appears to be especially well positioned to absorb this stray hash rate. According to the news, CNBC is told that major US mining operators are already signing deals to repatriate some of these homeless Bitmain miners. US Bitcoin mining is booming and has venture capital flowing to it, so they are poised to take advantage of the miner migration. Bhanagi said many US Bitcoin miners that were founded when Bitcoin's price started rising in November and December of 2020 means that they were already building out their power capacity when the China mining ban took hold. It is a great timing. But Barber believes that much smaller players in the residential US also stand a chance at capturing these Axis miners. I think this is a signal that in the future, Bitcoin mining will be more distributed by necessity. Less mega mines like the 100+ megawatt ones we see in Texas and more small mines on small commercial and eventually residential space. It is much harder for a politician to shut down a mine in someone's garage. So we can see the Bitcoin mining has become more easier after the China crackdown. As the algorithm has been adjusted, more profit can be earned through the Bitcoin mining. So the key point of this video is more than 50% of the Bitcoin's hash rate, which is collectively computing power of miners worldwide, has dropped off the network since its market peak in May. The Bitcoin core has recalibrated to make it 28% less difficult to mine. And the third one is miners who are still plugged into the network stand to make greater profits while the most of the network's miners remain offline. On that note, thank you so much for watching. If you want to stay updated in the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market, you can subscribe our channel. Like this video, we try to make video in every cryptocurrency news and Bitcoin information. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay tuned with subscribing our YouTube channel.